also don't know what is underneath this, so... Hi, my name is Gunnar and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. I didn't mean to take 3 months off of filming, so you can tell I'm not even used to talking in front of the camera anymore. But a new job opportunity came to me after I posted my last video, and I think there's no shame with taking a job opportunity that has consistency compared to continuously trying to make your art work. I know in time, like, I'm gonna definitely be doing my art more often, but I do think right now I'm still in the development stage of my career where I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do, where I want to take my art, and kind of like what's the right thing for me. So I took that job opportunity, which means I have a little bit less time for ceramic work than I used to. But now that I've kind of taken the last couple months to get into the flow of the job, I'm gonna definitely be doing a lot more art now, which I'm super excited to get back into. So today I thought I might as well catch everyone up on what I had been working on until the moment I stopped, because this is the first time I've really been in my studio working in probably 2 months exactly. So there's lots to update you guys on and show you guys around. Probably won't be too long of a video because I'm just going to be showing you what I was working on. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy and thank you for watching. Let's get into it. One of the things I have been working on were these little plant pots that had a built-in saucer attached to it where the drainage would come through the side. The only problem with this is since I didn't flip them because I had left for 2 months, most of them have a crack in the center where all the water and the moisture got pooled up and it was drying unevenly. So there's these S cracks. I don't really know if I'm gonna fire these or if I'm just gonna recycle this clay. But if anyone has any good tips on something I could do to fill these holes, I don't know if it'd be like just using a dry clay mix or what exactly, but I would love some recommendations so I don't have to throw away like 10 of these plant pots that I made. These ones might be my favorite that I had made before I stopped making things. I'm really scared to fire this one though, because I've made one of these before and it was super beautiful. I put it through the kiln and then all of a sudden there's these stress fractures that were happening kind of like everywhere on the plant pot. And I couldn't figure out if it was because I was firing it too fast in the kiln or if it was just because I'm putting so much pressure on this area to stay intact. I don't know. But you can tell I didn't get to the point where I could carve this one. Like I had started my job and then now 2.5 months later it's almost fully bone dry. So I think they look nice regardless if they're carved or not, but I prefer the carved look over this just straight back look for sure. But I don't know what to glaze these ones, so I'm still deciding on that. But I need to fire them first through the kiln to make sure they're even going to survive the first round. So I'll come back to these. Right before I started that new job, I also was doing some test glazing on some new plant pots that I was doing. So this is a plant pot that has a built-in drainage on the bottom. I'm super excited and happy about this, but the only thing I hate is the splotchy glaze. I genuinely like I despise splotchy glazes. So this is my worst nightmare a little bit, but I think the color is pretty enough where I'll still put a plant in this. I'll keep this for myself probably. But I like more of a consistent color than this variation. So need to figure out my glazes and get that on track as well. On this side, I actually don't know what's under here, so I'll reveal with you guys. Oh! So similar to the one I showed you earlier, I guess I did a carving with like ovals. I barely remember doing this one. Not my favorite, but it kind of gives like a 60s design in my opinion on the back. Oh, these. Okay, these ones I think are my favorite. I might have said that earlier, but they're like plant pots that have a drainage on the bottom, and then the plant would go up top, so they would sit like this on a desk or whatever. It doesn't matter where it's at. I don't know, I really like these a lot. Like, aren't these so cute? I love this. This is probably one of my favorite things that I've made. I would love to continue to make these small, like, three-dimensional plant pots if I continue to make anything. Like, these are just a bit hard to continuously make, but these are a bit faster and I can get more of these done. They're just kind of like a 3 to 4 day procedure for building. On this side, I also don't know what is underneath this, so... Okay. At this point, I don't remember doing this many of the cutouts in the back, so... Okay, these are more like the last one that had the ovals. I guess I did triangles, squares, and ovals. Loved my geometry. I don't know, I think these look really nice though, so I can't believe I forgot that I made these ones. I think the only difference with these ones is there's no built-in drainage, so it's just like the hole in the bottom. I don't know, these look cute, but they just take a long time to build and cut out for sure. So that's probably why I don't really remember doing it. It's because I was annoyed that I was doing it. And then lastly, I was working on these things. Normal plant pots that have a little bit of a lift. And then this is where you can kind of see, like, I started making those upright plant pots again. And then the next day, I was having an interview to get a better job. So then I never finished these, but that's a little sad, but I'll just recycle this clay and make something new with it, so it's all good. This past year for sure hasn't gone without failures though. This really big plant pot that I made, of course, blew up. And before the last, like, I would say year, I've only had one thing blow up in a kiln, and now I've had like 5 things blow up in the kiln at my house. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong so I can stop this. I also have a couple tables that I built for some of my very first videos that I made on YouTube, and I need to glaze them. I need to use these in the house, but I don't know what to glaze these. Like, there's just so many possibilities. So if you have any ideas, let me know on these too. I think that was all I could really show you today. There's so many things I could show you in this studio, but I need to now take the time to start cleaning and deciphering through this mess that you can see in this shot. I'm super excited to continue my career outside of ceramics and also keep sharing videos about what I'm doing to further my art career as well. So please stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in a future video. Thank you. Bye.